Spirits, this is Sophia Bierman, psychic medium. Some of you know who I am. Again, only spirits can come through, nothing or nobody else. And I have a guest with me again today, Terry Hawkins. We spoke yesterday and we're looking for April Perkins. Is that, or,
Pickett.
I'm sorry, April Pickett. I apologize, Terry.
That's good.
We're looking for April Pickett. And Terry, you know, you can say her name too, because they can hear you. Okay.
April Pickett.
Okay. April Pickett, if you can please come forward. Your husband, Terry, is here. And we were speaking yesterday. So April Pickett, if you can please come forward. Terry would like to hear your voice again.
I don't.
Terry, is that her? Is that her? You muted yourself.
Yeah. Weird.
her?
I didn't even.
Is that her?
Yeah. Yeah.
April, honey, is that
Yes.
you? April, is that you? Did you hear her? Terry, did you hear her?
Yes.
Is that her?
Yes.
Okay. April, honey, I have your husband, Terry, here. Would you like to say something to Terry?
Yes.
Do you know what she said, Terry?
What was that?
I think she blew you a kiss.
Mm.
No, hold this a little bit louder. I got Bluetooth because, you know, sometimes it's hard to hear just over the phone.
Yes.
April, honey, can you try to speak again? And Terry's listening right here, honey.
Night.
Good night. She said good night. April, honey, why did you say good night? Is it dark where it is by you, April? If that's yes, can you play some music? Yeah, it's dark by her. Can you see the words coming up, Terry?
Yes. Yes.
It's dark where it is by her. April, is it dark by you? If you can confirm that, play some music, honey.
This ship.
Now, is this John? Is this John? Is that your dad?
Sound like him.
Yeah. Is that John?
Sounded like him. Yeah.
What is the degree of?
This is someone else too. Is this Terry's dad, John? We're looking for Robbie also. Is Robbie here and John? One of them made that noise, that clicking noise.
Hmm.
Is in The ship.
The ship? What about the ship? John, is that you? John, is that you?
He is older than.
He's older. That's right. He's older. Cindy, is that you?
I
Is
heard that.
that your dad?
Yeah, older.
Terry, you can talk and you can ask him things.
Okay.
Because they can.
Dad, is that you? John?
He said, do I?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. John, your son Terry is here.
He's coming through.
John, do you want to speak to your son Terry? He's listening. John Hawkins, your son Terry Hawkins is here. He's listening. Do you want to speak to him?
The list because
The list. No, that's not April, is it? That's not like April.
No,
No, that's not April. Cindy, is that you?
no.
I'm gonna get Cindy playing games. She looks, she's a Power Ranger. You know, she comes in all the time and plays games. John Hawkins, are you here? If you are, say something or play some music, please. John? John Hawkins, can you please come forward?
To it.
Actually, what?
Society.
Society? Is this John Hawkins? If this is, can you confirm it or play some music, please?
The gist.
Carrie, can you see the rating on the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Where am I?
Where are you? You're deceased. Can I ask what your first name is, please? See, some of them don't know, Terry.
No.
April, honey, are you still with us? Terry, you can call her too.
Okay.
Call her by name and ask her to come forward.
April, are you there? Can you come forward, please?
She is. She played that music. That meant yes. Oh my God. She sure answered you.
Yes.
April, honey, thank you for doing that. Can you please talk to Terry, your husband? Can you play some more music for him? That was quick. Holy cow.
It was.
Talk to her again, Terry.
April, I'm listening to you. Tell me how you feel. Talk to me.
All about.
It wasn't your dad, was it? You're okay? Something came across.
I heard.
Is that okay? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Uh-huh. Thank you, April. Wow. She's talking to you.
She is.
Oh, that's really nice. Keep talking to her, Terry. Don't cry on me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you dare cry on me. Different, huh? Different, isn't it, Terry?
Mm.
Don't cry. Don't cry on me, Terry.
Try not to.
I know it's different and it's hard, isn't it?
It is. Hey, thank you.
Keep Terry, just keep going.
Thank you so much, April.
April, can you confirm that you heard Terry just now that he said thank you? Can you play some music, please, April? Oh, God. Thank you, April.
I heard her.
Yeah. April, do you want to talk? Do you want to say anything else to Terry? If you do, play some more music, honey. She might not have the energy.
No. I know she's around me.
Well, you know, did you hear what they said yesterday, Robbie? He said that they visited,
Yes.
they turned the lights on you.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. Like, oh yeah.
And shake my bed a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do it here all the time. I tell them to knock their shit off. Knock it off. What was that? So they swear at me. Oh, is this John or Robbie? Which one is it? Is it John? Can you confirm that by saying yes or playing some music? Which one is it? I know you're there. Is it Robbie? I think it's your dad. Rocky.
Mm.
Which one? Who's Rocky?
No, I don't know Rocky.
Is this John? I think it's Robbie. Robbie, is that you? Is that your dad?
That's what it sounds like.
John, is that you? John, is that you? Can you play some music or talk to your son, Terry Hawkins? He said Merry Christmas.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
He told you Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing. Is that you, Robbie? Oh,
Between
Him and
they both said it.
yeah.
Yep, they both said it to you. Carrie, you want to say thank you to him?
Yeah. Thank you.
What? What? Well, that was nice. John and Robbie, I want to thank you for saying that to Terry. Merry Christmas. That was awful nice. John or Robbie, do you want to say anything else to Terry? We're listening. April, honey, are you still there? April, are you still with us?
every I hear you.
Terry, you can call her too. Somebody said every 3 on the screen.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. I don't know what's that's from.
All 3 of them are together.
Mm.
Remember yesterday we talked to them. They were coming, all 3 of them were coming to visit you. You didn't know it.
Yeah, right.
Pretty weird. Huh? Okay.
Yes.
So you want to try to say anything else to
It
April?
usually doesn't. April, I love you. I miss you.
April, honey, did you hear your husband tell you that he misses you and he loves you? Can you confirm you heard what he said? Can you play some music or try to say yes? John said, I'll think about it. John, yeah, okay. I think your dad's playing games with you. That was meant for his wife, John. He's telling April he misses her love, he misses and loves you too, John. Okay. April, honey, listen, Terry misses you and he loves you. April, can you acknowledge that, please, by saying yes or playing some music? Was your dad a kidder? Do you remember it all, Terry?
He was more than that, but yeah, I would say that.
Okay, well, he came butted into that one, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
April, honey, are you still with us? I think she has a hard time talking.
Yeah.
I don't think she's used to it. Remember yesterday, it took almost an hour for her to talk to us. To get her,
Yeah, it took a long time.
is that her?
What did it sound like? What did it say?
I
I
don't
heard
know.
something.
That was her. April, honey, was that you?
Phones. Research.
Somebody said research. You do anything with research, Terry?
No.
No?
No. But that sounded like her though.
The first one did, you mean? That voice.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It came through pretty clear and strong.
Yes.
We have 10 minutes left. Can you see that on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, we have 10 minutes left. Counting down.
Come and do it up.
Does that sound like her? I think she's trying to.
Yeah.
talk.
Did you hear what she was saying?
No, I can't. Some of it I can't make out. I should have turned on my other phone because there's another app we can use that picks up the words. And I'm going to send you a text message when we get off of here. And if you want to try to talk to her on your own, you can. But I want you to talk to her like I do, saying that nothing or nobody else can come through but just spirits. Okay. And do you have
Okay.
any crystals at all, Terry, near you?
No.
Do you have a cross necklace?
No.
No. I want you to
No.
get just an inexpensive cross necklace and put it around your neck. Okay.
Okay.
Around your neck to protect yourself. Okay. And then I'm going to send you a picture of the app that you can use to get the words to come across.
Okay.
You can talk to her, is what I want you to do.
Okay.
If you want to, but I don't want
Okay.
you to use a lot and get kind of stuck on it. Okay. As far as that goes. Because some people get
Okay.
obsessed with it, you know, like I
Okay.
do for other people. I try to locate my dad once, but somebody else knew my dad came through. My dad's been deceased since 2004. And the person came through that was in the, my dad did dual service in the Army and the Army and the Marines. And he said, oh, good old Leo.
Mm.
He said, I knew him. He said he was he's a lieutenant. So, but I couldn't get my dad. He's been passed away too long, which is fine. You know,
How old was your dad?
my dad was 81 years old.
Yeah. How old was he?
He was 81 when he passed away.
81. Wow.
But you know, I have 9 brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
so-
My dad was like, yeah. So my dad was like 62, 63 when he passed.
I figured that I could see him. I could see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I told you what I saw with guns.
Yeah.
I could see what
Yeah.
happened. People are,
Yeah.
I don't describe it because some of them are really bad. Some of the accidents they had.
Yeah.
The kid before that was in a head-on accident collision in LA. So,
Mm.
I mean, it's weird. Some of the stuff I see. But some of the spirits will come and tap me on the shoulder and the head. And when I'm on the phone with people too and talk to me. I can
Yeah.
see them. They'll stand right here and look at me. I can see them. What they look like in real life. Yeah. I
Yeah.
saw my life and I never used to say anything because people think you're mentally ill. You know, it was, you know, deja vu. It's like, there's something wrong with you. No, and it's more accepted these days, you know. So my mom has it, and her mother had it, and my 2 kids have it. I have, like I said, I've got 9 brothers and sisters. There's 5 of us that have it, and there's about 2 or 3 of us that use it. But I use it more than as I'm getting older, it's getting really, really strong. I mean, I can walk up and down the sidewalk and tell you what's going on. Actually, everybody's home out here.
Mm.
Not that I want to, but I can feel it. I mean, if anybody's fighting, I can tell you. It's like, oh my God, stay away from there. It's just,
You know those touch lamps where you touch them and they come on and off just by touching them.
Yep.
I had 2 lamps, one on both sides of my bed on nightstand,
go on.
and then both of them came on simultaneously. You know, one came on, and I turned it off, and the other one would come on, and I
Yeah,
turned it off.
that's them playing games with you.
Yeah, and then it would
They'll
do the
turn your
same
TV
thing.
on too.
Yeah, and then the touch lamps came on like so many times. Even when I wasn't there, they were on, and I made sure that they were off. And I just thought that there was no short in the walls or
They're
in the
playing
outlet.
games with you to let them know that they're trying to get a hold of you. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, and then when it was when my wife was alive, she had a touch lamp too, and it was beside my bed, the side that I sleep on.
Yep.
And that came on by itself a couple times, and I thought that was weird.
Somebody was trying to get a hold of her then.
Yeah. So, and I told April that, yeah.
Mhm. I have a lamp here. It's a floor lamp. It's a black one with crystals hanging on it. And the spirits told me there was somebody by the name of Peter who thought he was a technician who was screwing around with my lamp.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know who it was. He was out in my grate room, my hallway. I could see him
wow.
bouncing up and down. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, who's out in my great room out there? We take our shoes off, you know, sit on a bench, take our shoes off. I said, I want his name. And it gave me his name is Peter. I said, so what does he think he's doing?
Yeah.
Screwing around with my lamp, turning it off and on, the electrical. It'd go off and on. I had to go over there and push on the floor and turn it on. It was a little pedal thing about this big. And damn it, turn around, be off. He yelled at him, knock it off. He thought he was a technician, they called him. That was the term the other spirits called for him. I said, what's his name? Peter. I yelled at him, knock your off.
Mm.
You can stay here, but leave my freaking lamps alone. You know, I want it on. It's for the dogs over there.
And it could be funny, that's for sure.
It is funny, but I turned on. I just walked away. You know, it's dark over there. The dog's on a little light on. Bam. Damn it, knock it off. You know, it pisses me off because it's like, turn that thing on. You know, they do it to get my attention. What do you want? One day, one of them, I had two phones. I left them in my room, and the thing flew it 3 feet off into the air. I heard it thump from the kitchen. They wanted to get my attention. And then they told me that they needed to talk to me about two of my friends. And then 3 weeks later, my friend ended up in the hospital with heart problem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And then I told them, they laughed at me. I said, you go ahead and laugh. I mean, I was concerned. And yeah, and then they believed me.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
My wife and I went. My wife and I went and stayed on that ship Queen Mary for like 3 nights, and we had some experiences on that ship, and we did a ghost tour together on that ship, and had some experiences that happened to us while we did that, and then while we stayed on the ship. And that was the one of the best haunted ships that we've ever been on, and that we did together.
people who can feel those things, they call us people like that sensitives. When you can feel stuff like that, like they'll pull my hair, they'll poke me in my lower back or behind the knees. I'm like, knock it off. Just knock it off. I'm sitting here doing paperwork and stuff. You know, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I stay up late because I can't sleep because of this stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
But they'll come up and pull the back of my hair down by my waist and stuff. I'm like, knock it on.
Right.
But if you can feel them too, they'll touch you. Like the other night, I was sitting here watching a movie late. They went like this right through the middle of my head. I knew what they were doing. So you can grow that too, Terry.
Yes.
We can talk about that later. We're going to get cut off. But we'll be in touch with Terry, okay? I'm going to post this.
Okay.
Okay. But I will
Okay, great.
send you that app, a picture of it. Okay.
Okay.
Which you can download.
Okay.
Talk through it and get the words and stuff. Okay. So you can see
Okay.
exactly what they're sending. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We'll be
I
in
heard
touch.
your dogs in the background.
They're waking up. It's been a pleasure, Terry. We'll talk soon, okay?
All right.
You
All
take-
right. Bye.
Say goodbye to April.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, April.
He loves you, April. Bye, Terry.
Bye.